it around. Misu's close to being dead, and Raz just lost half his HP. And for Liquid, I mean, they haven't really used any nades, so just trying to make sure Liquid doesn't get that initial push like you saw the last round, where they just push out on the B bomb site, or on the B plats, and just small to top it all off. You want to fight that, and that's exactly what Legacy did, and again, lost way too much HP on it.
Elige ready to lead the assault into exactly where FACEIT was just talking about it. Elige getting that frag onto the Danger Man Raz, followed up by Hiko onto Ofnu, and we are losing Australians fast. But Buster again chimes in with 2. Fugly and Elige down, and Legacy somehow have pulled this one back. Buster's on very low HP, as is Mizu, so it's going to be time for Moku to deliver as the bomb is about to be put down on the A site. And the rotation is alive from Legacy. Moku taking damage, but dealing frags. Hiko out. Opportunity here, gone. As before I could even build up Legacy's attempt to retake, they were swatted from the map. It is 11-3 in favor of Team Liquid.
Yeah, Liquid actually just ended up holding the same strat as they did on the pistol round, just splitting towards the A bomb site. This is really nice by Buster. That spray is actually not easy to do so. And then for Liquid, good hold. Ended up getting the bomb down, missed the molly on the balcony actually, so that was a little bit of a mistake. He ended up going down anyway from another molly because he was so low, and then just holding the afterplant.
Liquid on the last round, they'll look to close this one out as quickly as they can. Only a FAMAS against them, a hatful of nades, but not much money in the Legacy coffers at the moment in this last round of the first half.
Yeah, not much. I mean, yeah, you have 2 smoke grenades left, a few flashbangs. You're just gonna have to see hero plays here with the Devos and just hope that Ofnu manages to get 1 or 2 kills. I think Ofnu is the one guy holding A by himself, and then you see the remaining Legacy players just taking a gamble here, all on B.
Moku goes in and walks straight into the fire of Elige, who picks up 2. Moku and Raz both down. Adren roaming around the back of A and spies that there's actually no one there to help him. As now Mizu will go wandering, looking with open arms to Team Liquid to see if there's someone there, and as Adren is waiting at the A bomb site, can get not past that FAMAS of Ofnu, who was coming around, sensing there was no one at B, and Ofnu now sat deep in the site, has frag number 2, he and that FAMAS becoming very good friends, but he only has 22 points of health left to play with, and Hiko dispatches of his buddy Buster, and now it is just Mizu and his 6 points of health left standing. He is going to do his damnedest, but will go no further. The halftime score is Team Liquid 12, Legacy 3. The Legacy captain said at the start of the game, well, maybe if the gods are with them. Unfortunately, it looks like they have been forsaken.
Yeah, and for Legacy, again, being 12-3 down, moving into their T side, yeah, sure, it was good versus VP yesterday, but then again, you got more seed rounds versus VP as well. And Liquid, they look like a new team today. Yeah, sure, they're not playing a TSM, playing a lesser team, but the way that they're playing, I just don't see any in for Legacy right now. You know, I can say, yeah, try and get the pistol, which is a given, but then what? What's gonna happen?
Well, then they win the pistol and they come back and they mount the most sensational comeback this stadium has ever seen. That's okay, what could happen for FACEIT.
Let's not exaggerate here, Stuart. The biggest comeback?
Well, with what's been put against them by people like yourself who don't believe in them. There we go. Hiko's fans in full force with I would say a half-hearted written sign there, young man. Like, you can do better than that. But anyway.
Now you're flaming the crowd, Stuart.
No, just that one sign. I think Hiko would appreciate a better sign. That's all I'm saying.
And here we go for Legacy. 1 smoke, 2 flashbangs. Moving over to the B bomb side. We're just going to see a straight-up push here. We're just with the smoke over and cross and just a flashbang over.
Raz picks up what could be the first frag of an incredible comeback, as called by FACEIT, who believes in Legacy. But Fugly is having none of it. Buster and Mizu help themselves to headshots each. Adren and Nitro hit the deck. The grenade of Hiko does dispatch of Mizu, but Legacy again on the double with Moku on the board. It is now Hiko versus 3. Raz, Moku, and Buster with the opportunity to give hope to this rapturous audience who are waiting for Legacy to light up this stage, and they do in style. It is going to be a pistol round win for Legacy. And you said, what if they do win that pistol round? Where can they go from there? FACEIT, walk us through the comeback trail for the Australians.
Well, Oh yeah, sure. They got the entry, opened up the B bomb site a little bit because then like Liquid didn't really have anyone aggressive. So Legacy and then in the drop zone ended up going down with 2 members actually. But then since they had the bomb site, getting the bomb down and just held the F plan, leaving Hiko in a 1-on-3 situation. Not that much he could do. He didn't even have an armor, so in a very bad spot. So yeah, sure. Like they started off with a pistol. Yeah, good job. No,
Great job.
keep grinding.
And if you believe in the Easter Bunny, and if you believe in Father Christmas, then maybe, just maybe, you believe in a Legacy comeback here. As Nitro goes looking for frags, but goes no further. He and Fugly both down. Hiko the only one on the board for Team Liquid, and he's on the board twice indeed, as he will push in. Raz has been picked off, and Hiko has 3 frags suddenly, and he's up against Moku and Buster. He's got his 4th. Can Hiko go all the way here? Buster and his Galil stand between him. Buster also has the bomb, and Hiko waits, spies him. Oh, it's not to be for Hiko. And that fan with that really half-hearted Hiko sign was ready to wave it at a mast, but it's not to be, as Legacy with a very, very expensive pistol round conversion there. But look at this from Hiko. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, I mean, look how they peak. They peak 1 by 1, and then all of a sudden you're putting yourself in a very bad situation. You're putting the only Buster. Yeah, sure, he had full HP, he had a smoke, he had a flashbang, but it's a 1-on-1 situation, and it should never have been that close even. Get the bomb down. You didn't even start to plan. You know where he is. Get the bomb down and just work there. He has to go for you, right? So, sure, you end up, a win is a win, but you just end up losing a lot of money where in reality you need all the money you can get at this point. But it was also very nice from you, obviously.
I was gonna say, taking away
He's the
from
clutch
poor Hiko's.
master of an A after all, right? So even though it wasn't a clutch, it was close.
Moku helps himself to 4 clean frags there, and cleans out, in fact, only 3 clean frags on the side. It's 12-6. They've halved the deficit down now, and let's see how they compete against a fully armed and dangerous Team Liquid this time around.
Yeah, actually, you won't see. This is actually a very good situation for Legacy coming into this round because Liquid, they don't have that many nades, especially since they bought out, expect to win the eco round. It was a force buy, and look at the nades. Yeah, sure, they have all the smokes and 1 flashbang each, but you don't have a kit on either Liquid players. Get the bomb down, work after plan, and then you're in a very good situation. So
That's the spirit. Here we go.
hey, yeah, I'm being positive, Stuart. You're teaching me the ropes.
He's just rattling off in towards the smoke. Does do 74 points of damage to Raz there, as he will retreat as the nades come toward him. It's Mizu that's been able to extend out furthest, has reinforcements as well as they circle around this big bomb site. Coming from behind in the frag, so Nitro gets himself the frag onto Mizu, and Raz now going to have to pick up where he fell and can do no such thing. Elige, headshot onto Raz, and we're running out of Australians fast here. Hiko gets the headshot onto Ofnu, and Legacy are left with a 2 versus 5. Moku's one of them, and he stands dormant as Adren helps himself to that frag. And Buster, well, does have players with very low HP to go up against, but has a lot of work to do and just 30 seconds to do it. Collects that bomb though, may be able to make something of this. Alerts them to his presence though, and they all come running, and here we go, Buster versus 5. Not to be.
It was actually a really good fake coming in from Legacy. They had really good smokes on the B-bomb side, but then when you put 2 guys there to fake it off and you don't get a payoff for it, you didn't get a frag, and it's a 3-on-5, and Legacy were actually really, really late to hit that A-bomb site. They were walking, just making sure that, because here you see, look at where all the Liquid players are. They're all on B. It was only really Adren that was there waiting for him, and it was so far off. So yeah, they actually just gave away the whole A-bomb site. And for Legacy, again, like I said, a little bit too slow. If they just pushed a little bit faster, they would have gotten the bomb down, leaving in a afterplan situation, and then it's actually doable. But now, not really.
They've just made the task harder.
Yeah,
But not impossible. As
never impossible to believe.
Here we go, 13-6. Team Liquid, map number 1. Map 2, if you're just joining us, will be Team Liquid's pick, which was Catch. And if we need it, we'll go to Dust 2. Fifth Laren predicted before the game it will go all the way down to the end of Dust 2. Well, Legacy's double frags onto Nitro and Elige have started about that. Make that frag number 3. It's not impossible at all from this position. Adren and Hiko, the last 2 left standing. Low health on a couple of those Legacy players, though, but with a bomb to defend. Adren is being shot at from different angles and will go no further than Buster. And Hiko, 1-on-3, does start with a headshot onto Ofnu, but will decide better of trying to defuse that bomb and escapes, and Legacy will get up to 7 here.
Yeah, Liquid with not a lot of money, so good round. You saw Elish, actually. I thought that he would get more of a payout there. He was the guy, we were talking about Legacy on their CT side, where when they come out and you have the plats, you have a molly, you gotta use it. Elish actually, when he saw the smokes rain in, he threw the molly, and then they had just rushed out long enough, so he actually ended up going down. But using that and then just, let's say, fall back, or let's say you were a little bit faster, you would have probably gotten at least 2 or 3 there. Well, just about timing, right? So then, but again, Legacy, yeah, good smoke round. He came in, just clearing out the side, leaving Hiko. Obviously, yeah, he saved his weapon. And this actually, I'm not sure what I like about this for Liquid. They didn't really have that much money, so then you see here a very sloppy buy. Sure, Fugly can use that in the drop zone if he wants to. You do have three rifles, but again, we do have a diffuse kit on Hiko, but not that many nades. Only 1 smoke grenade on Nitro.
Is this the beginning of a window of opportunity for Legacy?
Well, especially if you push like that, yeah.
Nitro down by Moku, and Legacy will be starting to think that this is doable. They're 6 rounds down, but a frag to the good here. And the Australians ready to remind us all why they've flown all this way. He is waiting, 2-in-1, and just as optimism starts to soar through Jönköping, it is swatted down. No bomb will be planted by Mizu, and it is Hiko that will lead that assault forward now, as he and his 11 points of health lead the charge, with reinforcements now in with him. 3 men to defend this plant. Let's see what they've got. Fugly down. Mizu gets that frag. Now it will be Elish to go through. And he and Hiko have very little health to play with. Buster with the headshot. Elish is gone. This is Legacy's big moment here as they push in. Adren can't quite spy ahead to shoot at, but Adren can. It's Mizu that goes down. The bomb ticks louder and louder. Adren has his second frag. It's all on that one man in the side. Buster drops Hiko, and Adren has to retreat. And the deficit is now just 5 rounds. Do Legacy really have an opportunity here, Fifth Laren?
I mean, they put Liquid on an eco now since they forced bot, so Liquid ranging from 1.9k to 2.5k. It's only Fugly really that has a lot of money because of this double, actually. Look at the payout from that. 1800 cash, bang, straight out.
And you called it.
Yeah. As that drops on, right? And then, yeah, it's a very good position to have the Mag 7 on, actually. But it was a good job from Legacy. I was actually going to say it's better to go on the B-bomb side when you know that they're on a low buy because they don't have any nades to work with. So you can actually go out. The way that Mises is doing right here, you should have done that the round before as well because they actually didn't have a smoke. So you get all these long duels essentially for free because they can't.
Oh, Adren will stop them in their up there. It's going to be Moku who finally stops it, but we are running out of Legacy players. Nitro's gone, and suddenly, from what was a real window of opportunity to come back, and an individual play from Adren has stopped them in their tracks.
Yeah, I think Legacy was just that they thought that Liquid would just straight out save there after losing that force buy.
Buster ready to go 1-on-3 though. It's he versus Hiko, and 57 seconds play with. Buster has just 14 points of health. Hiko with his Deagle, but a slew of weapons when he starts to walk that direction, as he will pick up an AK right now and go looking for it. Turns around the corner. Deagle headshot says goodnight to Buster, and it's back to 6.
Yeah, around the Legacy could really not afford to lose. Especially when Liquid, like I said, they probably thought that Liquid would just straight out not buy anything, just pistol, just fully save. Liquid ended up buying again with Deagle since they were going to double save anyway. Getting the payoff for it, obviously. With the weapon that they saved as well on the run.
Well, we've done our best to try and build the belief in Legacy, but the scoreboard now reads that Team Liquid need just 2 more rounds to take map 1, and it will be a tall, tall order.
You do have Ofnu here with the molly, and he's going to have to use it right here on this plat if they end up going B here. Because if he doesn't, Liquid has the same kind of setup that Legacy had before when you have this one guy who's going to peek and one guy flashing. Great job.
Okay, that Molotov does a lot of damage to Elish, 93 points, but it doesn't do enough because he's still alive to finish off Mizu. And Mizu has been found between a rock and a hard place so many times. So often the man that Team Liquid have found first. Now Nitro just pops around, fires whilst half blind and through the smoke to get himself the kill onto Moku. And Team Liquid are set up nicely for the next round of Legacy players to come walking onto the end of their weapons. This could be a clean sweep for them here to take them to map point. It is, and without losing a man, Team Liquid step forward to 7 map points.
I don't think people realized how stupid that frag from Nitro was. Like you're saying, it was through the smoke, he was flashed, but it was also mid-air. I'm done. What is that? Like, what? I was just about to curse. I would love to see that as a replay, actually, because that was actually, I don't even know. But yeah, Legacy here, really low on money, ended up at, essentially, it's just a straight-up force buy. Kind of if you lose this round, that's the kind of buy they have, so.
And the Duran Duran song running into the danger zone seems to be about right now as they run charging into the end of Nitro's hat trick of frags. And here we go, it will be Nitro to get for that round. Team Liquid have won map 1 by 16 rounds to 8. That was Legacy's map choice as well. Fifth Laren, was there anything there that caught your eye?
I mean, yeah, it was looking good for Liquid. You saw actually Nitro having a really good game and Nico stepping up as well, and that's what we need. Again, they were talking about it on the desk previously that this should be a feel-good game for Liquid. They need this, especially after yesterday's slaughter. They just win this one because then after this, I think they're playing VP.
Do they feel good at 16-8 though?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. I would say so. Win to win, and you obviously have to win to play the next team, right? So then, but no, it was actually looking really solid for Liquid, I'd say. And then coming in here, keep in mind that was actually Legacy's map pick, right? Coming into cash now, you never know.
So the feel-good factor starting to come through those Team Liquid veins. Will Legacy be able to do anything about it? We'll find out after this commercial break.